like I was telling you, brother, if you don't know, right, because you think the world crosses neutral or bad to bring all you are of negative back one more positive and good, right, then you're always static, twisted, scattered, blind, and undefined at any time, man, unevolved to what's attacking you. You think something's bad on you, you know, or you got to find something neutral to get away from it. You don't know to bring it back everything positive, to keep your life good as truth. And this negativity grows to disintegrate you and decay you, man, to one neutral nothing up out of reality. Like I told you, man, with the wire. Over time, if a wire gets hot, the rubber on it, right, starts aging up. It looks like aged skin and stuff. But as soon as you do something more positive, right, with your body and you don't let yourself burn out to nothing, right, like you lift a weight in an area that you feel a negative, you know, deficiency in, right? When that muscle gets a blow, right, everything in between there, new blood is rushing through. You hear me? When that blow is there, that's the bigger and better that muscle than being in a decayed, disintegrated way. If you do that and repeat it as needed, it's impossible to shrivel up and die of that. Now check me out. If you don't know, right, to cross all you are back one more positive, that's the only good God and truth of you being bigger and better than all negativity, right? You won't. And check this out. I'm gonna show you something. What people they notice it in everything else, but they don't notice it in themselves. To be more positive, right, Ronnie, is the substance, durability, and solidness. It is the value and volume of all you see, hear, taste, touch, smell, say, and do, only crossing bigger and better than all negativity. And like you was saying about, like we was watching with these people wanting to nuke each other and this and that about Russia and America. And what's going on in Ukraine, right? And even with the threats of China and North Korea, all these people. I'm going to explain something to you, man. Wherever an atom is stated more male in existence, right? In all of existence, right? It's stated more positive than the negatives of it that can destroy it to nothing. One holy embodiment of matter to the good truth of its shape, form, and mass. And whenever it bonds one more positive as the good truth of the shape, form, and mass it's expressing anywhere in existence, right? In reality, right, it can only cross one holy embodiment of matter bigger and better than all negativity of it. What does that mean? Like I told you about Shadrach, Meshach, and Abednego, right? If you are one holy embodiment of matter, of indestructible atoms crossing and bonding, right, bigger and better than all negativity, right, you cannot be destroyed for that, no matter what kind of nuclear bombs drop, no matter what kind of fools might shoot at you, no matter what kind of crazy world's going on, because in reality, right, those things can't get the bigger and better of you, being stated one more positive than that.
Killing the flesh or something?
No. Here's the thing about the flesh. The flesh and the spirit are intertwined. Listen to me. I'm going to show you something. If I don't have a positive spirit, right, to produce out my flesh, well, then the good truth of me is nothing. I'm just negative, positive, and good from my spirit on out to my flesh. Okay? Well, E equals MC squared. Energy does equal mass. So when I feel negatively deficient in body of my matter, right, then I draw on something more positive from my spirit, because that gives your mass, right, substance, durability, and solidness. It gives it value and volume. You understand? To the bigger and better of the negativity of it. You understand? If you're adding up positive, right, you can't go negative. You hear me? It's impossible. The negative has no hold. Once you're adding up more positive, right, to say that you could go negative, that's not going to work. You understand? It's not going to work in reality. How do you know if you're more positive than the negatives of you? You feel it to the here and now of you. You feel it to the holy solidness of you at 360 degrees from the inside out. You know what I'm saying? You'll say to the bigger and better of all things negative, I'm good. That's the truth. You hear me? You put a value to it. Now look, every time you cross negative with negativity, like I said, you apply to that neutron inside the atom, and that neutron is not neutral. It is negative charge of radioactivity, right? And what happens is you take the negativity of the outside of the electron ring that we're stated in, that's not of us, right? And you bring it to your core. And it's the rot and the decay of you. That negative charge from the core on out kills you. Man, that's why, listen, when I was telling you about Lord Shiva, that's how he incarnates in us, but he incarnates in us through the devil. Check me out. The devil, right, is Shiva in spirit. And it's actually the angel Samuel. Now check me out. When he crossed negative to the good truth of God, right, of an Adam man, and that's what made him rebel against God, because he looked down on us and he thought he was inferior, or we were inferior. Well, when you do that, right, when you look at something like that, and you don't look at it to the bigger and better of just being more positive than the negatives of it, it makes you inferior. You understand?
So.
Yeah, you embody that devilishly delusional way on you. If you, well, what's it mean? It's like this. If you cross negative with negativity, right, and you can see it, you would think you were blind and sane. You would think that you were a nutty, fruity bushwhacker hallucinating. Why am I crossing negative with negativity? It's like being a crackhead, you know, chasing a high. Even a crackhead knows that's crazy. You hear what I'm saying? And you don't have to be a crackhead to be chasing negatives like that. Listen to me, man. If you don't know to take what makes you feel negative, right, and bring it back absolutely positive till you feel good as truth, holy, right, for it. Right, bigger and better than that. Well, you're always living like a crackhead. I don't care if you're the richest person in the world or not. You hear me? You're in a state of decay and disintegration from it, man. And it's killing you out to 1-0. And we want to tell ourselves a bunch of lies. But I'm going to tell you something, Ronnie. I don't believe lies. And ever since I've been 3 years old, man. You hear me? All I've ever done was try and cross one more positive than all negativity. I seen the intelligence of it as one of the first things I ever seen, and I seen the lack of intelligence of it all my damn life. You hear me? Through other people, I can see it. I can see it. Like, what the fuck are we like this? Why? Well, it's because we're being sold out negatively. Like I told you, man, this chick is not gonna stop.